Hey everybody, Jeremy here, back again showing my ukulele collection, and this one is a D'Angelico ukulele. Now D'Angelico is perhaps best known for making guitars, but they also came out with a line of ukuleles. This particular model is discontinued. I got it from Guitar Center. It was one of their deals of the day online, and it was only $60. Funny enough, at that time I was looking for a soprano ukulele, and I thought, hey, for 60 bucks, I think I'll go for it. The thing that really prompted me to buy it is because for $60, this ukulele has a solid mahogany top. It also has laminated mahogany back and sides, but hey, solid top instrument, 60 bucks, why not? So I decided to give it a shot. One thing that I really do like about D'Angelicos in particular is their headstock shape. I'm a really big fan of it because it's different. You know, you don't really see a lot of headstocks like this. And it's reminiscent of like old school New York City. So it's a very unique looking headstock. On the back, we just have these open gear tuners, and they have like D'Angelico branding on them. And then this is also the only ukulele that I have that has bridge pins to hold the strings in. So there's a lot of different types of bridges with ukuleles. You got the slotted bridge. You got the ones where you have to go through the hole and pull it back through the other end. But this one is reminiscent of acoustic guitars. So it makes changing the strings a little bit easier, which brings me to one of the other main points of this video. So I believe this is strung up with Aquila Nauga strings, and I'm going to show you what it sounds like with those strings, but in this video I'm also going to change these and I'm going to put some living water strings on them. So I want to see how that brings out the sound of this ukulele. So let's see how this sounds with the regular strings, and then when I'm done, we'll switch over to the living waters. And now I have the living water strings on here. They're quite a bit thinner than the original stock strings, but let's see how these sound. So there you go. Did you hear a difference between those two sets of strings? I think I heard a difference. It wasn't a massive difference, but still noticeable nonetheless. To me, the original strings seemed to be just a little bit more muffled and didn't have as much clarity as the Living Water strings brought to this ukulele. Didn't really raise a lot of volume, but I do think that it helps for each individual string to be heard a little bit more clearly. It just seems to have rounded it out more evenly overall. And also, this really helped me to appreciate the individual characteristics that each ukulele can bring. To me, this particular ukulele has a little bit of a, only way I can describe it is like a plinky plocky kind of sound to it. And it's not like my other soprano, but at the same time, I kind of like it. I kind of like it for its own individuality. And I think that that's something that we should consider when it comes to other instruments, other ukuleles, because I think, at least to me, I always tend to want them to be similar to each other in that I want it to be loud, I want it to be clear, I want these very general characteristics to just be across the board of all ukuleles. And this one deviated from that. It's not loud, but it's not soft. And it doesn't ring out like a bell, but at the same time, it's not muffled either. It's its own thing. And I like that. The one downside that I have to say about this ukulele is even though I like the headstock, it's one of those things where it doesn't necessarily fit a ukulele because the way that it swoops, if you try to get more than one finger on the first fret, I'm starting to hit up against this tuner here, and it's a bit uncomfortable. It was a similar thing with the Mitchell ukuleles as well. At least the MU70 Mitchell ukulele, their concert size one, it also has that headstock that's just like their guitars, and it also bothers the hand when you try to play up too high with more than one finger. You know, and that's like the biggest gripe that I have about it. Fret ends are a little bit sharp, but it doesn't hurt. But you know, what do you expect? I mean, it was 60 bucks. I think the original price is like $200. Is this worth $200? No, I don't think so. But for 60 bucks, absolutely. Like I said, it has its own thing going on, and I like that. So thank you all so much for checking out this video of my ukulele collection. I have others. I've kind of gone nuts a little bit, so I'll be sure to show you those as well, and maybe play around with some extra strings as well. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jeremy. I'll talk to you later.